Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want the most. You see, most guys struggle with discipline because they're playing the fucking wrong game. But if you do what I'm about to show you, you'll be able to make discipline so fucking easy that it feels like you're cheating. You see, discipline is a skill that you absolutely need if you want to level up and actually grow in life. Whatever goal that you've created for yourself, it's going to require discipline. But you already know that. You know what discipline sounds like, but sometimes it's just so hard to apply it into your own life, especially when you need to the most. I can't even tell you the amount of times that I told myself, like, that's it. Like, I'm done being undisciplined. Like, I'm going to change my life. Like, I'm going to start actually living discipline and have disciplined habits. For years, I told myself that I was going to do that, but I never changed. I didn't know how to do it. And because of that, I started to hate myself. But I was finally able to overcome that way of life, and I actually changed myself. And that's what this video is for. I want to teach you how to do the same thing. So let's start it off by saying, let's say an objective fact. Your habits are the number one most important thing that is going to change the quality of your life. Adding in new habits is going to require discipline because you gotta introduce something that you're uncomfortable with, and removing bad habits is going to be even more, it's gonna take even more discipline because you're removing something that has given you so much comfort and has been consistent. So it's safe to say that discipline is a fucking cheat code in your life if you can master it. And if you can master it with the way I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have such an unfair advantage compared to every dude around you. If you wanna finally get in shape, finally have a business that does $10,000 a month, whatever your goal is, it's going to get so much easier once you turn it into a game. Do you know why video games are so addicting to young men? Because they encompass two things: competition and progress. So think about it. Why do you spend so much time and so many hours grinding in a fucking video game? Because you're constantly leveling up and getting better. You're unlocking new shit and you're actually seeing yourself improve, and that sense of achievement makes you feel like amazing and makes you fall in love with the video game that you're playing. But here's the thing, most guys only apply that mindset to gaming and not real life. So what if you made your own life feel like a game and then fell in love with it? Fuck it if it sounds cheesy. This is genuinely what I had to do to change my life. And there's so many wrong ways to go about discipline, but if you do it in the actual way that I'm gonna show you, you cannot fucking fail. So whatever your goal is, you can get there if you listen. And if you want discipline to feel effortless, you genuinely need to gamify the process. I have 4 tips or rules that I want to give you in this video. And the first one out of those 4 is turn your goals into levels. In a video game, you don't just jump from level 1 to 100 overnight. You grind, you level up slowly, and you don't go straight for the fucking boss fight. You go and kill the level 1 chickens until you get enough XP. You need to farm the easy XP before you go up. Discipline should work the same way. Instead of saying, I want to get shredded, you have to break it into levels. Like level 1, hit the gym 3 times a week. After you're consistent enough with that, then you can level up. Then you can start tracking your macros. Level 3, wake up at 5 a.m. to go hit the gym. Level 4, only do HIIT workouts. Each time you complete a level, you earn your way to the next. The second tip out of the 4 is treat your streaks like XP. Have you ever noticed like how losing a streak in a video game feels bad? That's because your brain loves momentum. If you can apply this to discipline and just start tracking your habits daily, like look, I even got a fucking notebook fucking filled out. If you can do that and you can keep a streak going and you create a system, create goals, and keep track of the habits and your wins in that system, and you just keep racking up and writing down your wins, you are going to create a streak, and creating that streak is going to set such intrinsic motivation in, sorry, it's fucking camera. It's gonna set intrinsic motivation inside of you. So tip number 3, set rewards like unlocking new gear. In video games, you grind to unlock shit, right? Like in COD, you grind and you get headshots only so you can unlock like the gold gun for your skin. And what if you did the same in real life? What if you actually gave yourself rewards only after achieving a certain goal? Like for example, after eating for 60 days clean, you buy yourself like an Apple Watch. After benching 225 for the first time, you buy yourself a new hoodie. This way you can materialize your progress. You can remind yourself of your ability to change your life with real material items. You can see your progress in real life. Every time you see your watch, you remind yourself how you can eat clean. And the hoodie reminds yourself of how strong you've gotten, right? If at least this way, if your motivation runs thin, you can remind yourself of something else that you're working for. You know, just keep the streak going so you can get the hoodie. Tip number 4, compete with others or yourself. One of the greatest triggers for testosterone production in men is competition. We are wired to use as much energy as possible when something is on the line. And every great game has competition, right? Whether it's against other players or your past self, if you want to stay disciplined, you need to make it competitive. Just thinking about competition will subconsciously push yourself harder than you've ever pushed yourself before. When I first learned how important competition was to the male body, I immediately signed up for a bodybuilding show because I wanted to set a goal with such great competition that I would improve more just chasing that goal than I ever did in my life. And that's exactly what happened. And the truth is, if you don't have something to compete in right now, that's fine. You need to find a way to compete with yourself or at least others, people around you. Set goals to beat your own personal bests in the gym. Outwork the old version of yourself from the previous week. Set challenges with your friends to see who can make the most amount of progress or be the most consistent. When you bring competition and progression into your real life, discipline starts feeling less like a chore and starts feeling more like a game that you actually want to fucking play. You see, where people get it wrong is discipline isn't about suffering. It's about making progress that feels rewarding. The guys who struggle with discipline struggle because they see it as a punishment, and the ones who learn to make it fun are the ones who become winners. So you got to start today, pick a habit, pick a challenge, and turn it into a game. And once you actually do, discipline is going to feel effortless. You'll leave every other guy wondering how the fuck you make so much progress, and you'll finally get the life that you deserve. I just want to say thank you for watching this far. My name is Emmanuel. It's nice to meet you. I'm trying to make some real connections out here, so it's nice to meet you, bro. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Check out my channel. I make videos for guys who want to improve, and every like and every comment genuinely means the world to me. So peace out, brother.